Okay. It is Wednesday, and that means it is Divinity Day. We just took care of Mordus, who was a problem for Lohar and a lot of other things. He was a sorcerer that we were supposed to go and talk to because we have to increase our source capacity so that we can make roads on our road to Divinity. And he was a chocolate nut, and we ended up having to kill him. Mordus offered us help with our source powers if we'd eat the heart of a Void Woken, and we said, ew, and then we killed him. Which is really nicely put in. We turned him down. Yeah, but we did have to kill him. So that means we should probably talk to Lohar also, because it was part of Lohar's problem. And then we also have to figure out about these other sorcerers and what they're going to do. We've talked to one of them. I don't remember what his name was, but he was in the graveyard, and he told us that, I'll teach you about source, but you have to go do something for me first. And so he wants us to go to this higher level area, and we need to level before we do that. We did end up getting level 12. So that means we could also go back and do the arena now, I believe.
We should do it.
Mm-hmm. I think we should definitely do that. What else? Anything interesting? Yeah, the Driftwood Arena. We convinced Murga ages ago to fight us. Because we won the challenge blindfolded against her bully boys. So now she says that we can fight her because she's the champion. So, do we want to go talk to Lohar first, or do we want to go do the champion thing first?
We could talk to Lohar.
We also have to go back to the inn because we have ghost sight powers now, and we need to go look for ghosts in the inn. It's another thing that we have to do. I think we can just travel to the Under Tavern with our waypoint travel, so I'm going to do that. Because Lohar is down here as well.
Yep.
I can remember where he at.
Where you be?
Is this way. Hello, John. I should have ate the heart. It was gross, though.
Like, grody to the max.
Like, totally gross. Okay, so here's Lohar. We're gonna go talk to him about murdering.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arcs.
Rifle through your pack and offer Lohar the letter you found in Mordus's house.
I asked you for a man, not a note.
He takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he reaches the end.
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weasel!
I really think that I should use this more in conversation. I think I should start calling people that, a spit-sucking weasel.
This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Not just for you and yours. This is bad. For everyone.
So if you recall, Mordus was possessing people, basically enslaving them to do what he wanted. Plus, he was also brain wobbling them into laying down and being food for the baby Void Wokens that were popping out of their eggs. And frankly, I didn't really want to deal with him. He also decided that Lohar needed to be dead because Lohar wasn't agreeing with the whole death fog thing anymore. He wasn't agreeing with the queen and all that stuff. So what is this? We saw what that Mordecame is. It was when he turned into a Void Woken.
Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't mine after all. Trouble is, I don't know whose he is. Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Sabotage.
I don't know why, but my brain read that as cabbage.
Listen up, I need your help. We all do.
That's where we are today, people.
Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something I was trying to protect us from. Not just my folks. The whole damn realm.
Tell him you're going to need details. What kind of stuff does he mean? Say you'll do whatever you can. Tell him that you've got your own realm-saving business to attend to. Look, I'm already busy. My plate is full, Lohar, okay? All right, tell us some more details. I already know the details because we already killed your dude.
Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo.
He means death fog.
Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those that will use it rightly.
We did find proof, okay, that they were bringing death fog to Fort Joy. We saw that with our own eyes because when the ship went tits up, there was death fog down on the hold. But we also saw a manifest that also confirmed that this is a thing that they were doing.
Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters, not my folks, not the gods themselves. I ordered it to be destroyed.
Oh, this must
I
be
guess
what he was
Mordus,
talking about. Death fog.
Whoever he's working for.
He was also
wants it for
smuggling like
themselves.
weapons and stuff, so that's probably what he meant. Source weapons. We found those underneath the fish shop. Because we're dwarves, we went in and the guy just gave us a key to go down to the basement and get Lohar's shipment, and it was source weapons. And when he found out about it, the death fog, he like drew the line. He's like, no, nobody should have that. And I agree, frankly.
That can't happen.
Demand to know what the cargo he's talking about. Tell him it sounds like he and his folks have made a proper mess. Or ask if he knows where Mordus is now. Look, dude, we already know. He's dead in a cave.
We did a murder on him.
We did a murder. Okay. What is this cargo?
The less you know, the better. Trust me. Stop Mordus and I'll take care of the rest. My people had an operation up in the caves outside town.
No,
Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too.
we know.
Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now.
We know.
I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now
Well,
I
I
think
mean,
it's worse than I thought.
kinda.
That too.
My lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. You gotta get to him before he gets his hands on that cargo.
Well,
Well, about
we got
that.
good news and bad news.
Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late.
That sounds like a problem his people made. They ought to solve it. Say your business together is over. You're not running off into any hills to hunt down some mad dwarf. We already did. Dude, we've got this.
Finally, someone with a little sense around here. Give me your map. I'll show you where we were operating, where I think Mordus will be.
Oh, let me guess. It was right over here.
I don't want to know what'll happen if he gets what he's after.
Right, so now we're going to talk to him
Lohar rubs
again.
his forehead beneath his hood and stares at the ground. As you approach, his face hardens and he stands at his full height.
So?
Ask him what more he can tell you about the cave where Mordus is likely to have fled. Say you've done it, you found Mordus. Say there's something else you'd like to discuss. We did it.
You did? You found the greasy rat? Tell me everything. But wait. You have proof, right? I need evidence you found the bugger before I listen to a whole yarn.
What kind of evidence does he want? It's
Probably
probably
the
something
amulet.
you have.
Let me take my rune out of it.
You can end all this.
We also found we found a eye. It was like a stone that was shaped like an eye, and we need to go back to Mordus's house and put that in the basement. There was a thing that we found that was shaped like a skull that had an eye missing, and we need to put that
I
back
put
there.
his amulet in your
Okay.
inventory.
Lohar rubs his forehead beneath.
So?
Report that you met Mordus and bested him. Show his amulet as proof.
Lohar takes the amulet and turns it over in his hand. He pockets it matter-of-factly.
I guess that's it. You don't get the you don't get the amulet.
What did you find in the cave?
Tell him what you saw. Dead dwarves, Voidwoken, a sorcerer gone mad. Avoid details. Tell him Mordus had made a mess of his operation. or say he should send his people, whoever remains of them, to have a look for themselves who want a full report. Now, we'll just tell him.
Dead. More dead.
Lots more dead.
And Mordus with them.
Well,
I owe ya.
yes.
Whole realm owes
You
you,
could
really.
give me the amulet
I'll
back.
do my best to settle that debt myself.
The amulet, perhaps?
Take this key. Nicked it from the Whites. It opens a chest in the Magister Barracks, 2nd floor. Be careful getting at it. If they spot you, it'll be lights out. Should be some good stuff in there, though. Real good.
Number 2.
Ask him what he'll do now. Remind him you came for information. Oh, yeah, we found evidence of death fog.
Oh yeah, 3. No, 3.
Yeah, ask him what he knows about the sorcerers who may be able to help you, but we're going to tell him about the death fog.
I guess there's no hiding it now. It's like this. I didn't sign up to move Death Fog. Other weapons, even soul-forged weapons, sure. But Death Fog? Absolutely not. When we found the bomb on a Magister's ship, I was told to ship it to Arx along with the rest of the stuff. But I couldn't. I didn't want my people to have it any more than theirs. Nothing good can come of Death Fog. Nothing.
That is absolutely true.
Mordus disagreed, obviously. But thanks to you, he's dead.
He is, very much so.
I'll go destroy the Death Fog bomb myself. Make sure no one can get their hands on it. Ever.
But there wasn't any death fog bomb in the cave, though.
What do you mean? Do you mean... My gods, were we too late? You need to get to Arx as quickly as possible. That's
on
where
it.
she's planning to use it. What have we done?
As a dwarf, I can roar in anger. He knew Justinia was shipping death fog this whole time. As a dwarf, promise Lohar you'll go to Arx and deal with this bomb. The queen is clearly up to no good. As a dwarf, I can just take my leave. You've had enough of this self-serving opportunist. Don't worry, we're on it, man. We'll get there eventually.
I don't deserve your kindness.
No, you don't.
I should have told you before. No, I've got no excuse. I'm gonna do what I can to stop the Queen. I suggest you try the same. Get to Arx. End this before Justinia does. There'll be a wedding in full swing by the time you arrive. A girl named Isla and some do-nothing type. Her father's well placed, though. If anyone knows where to find the Queen, it's him. Mikhail Ross is his name. Tell him I sent ya. Arx, wedding, Mikhail Ross. Got that? Off with you then. Time ain't on our side.
Don't worry, it's in my journal. So by the time we we need to do that, I'll remember because it's in my journal. Ooh. Ow. Alright. Well, it is more lifesteal. But let's see what else we've got. A staff? No. Hero's plate. This sounds like something that might be for Venom. Legendary armor. 57 physical, 12 magic, 1 intelligence, 2 Hydra Fist, 1 Geomancer, 1 summoning. Well, that might even be me, though.
Except you can't wear heavy. That's 12 strength.
I have 12 strength.
Oh.
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
Do you want it, though? There's also Pants of Amity. 25 physical, 17 magic, 1 wits, 10% air resistance, 2 leadership, 3% dodge.
That's finesse.
Yeah.
I ain't got no finesse.
We're also getting, ooh, some fancy pants for me. Don't mind if I do. And a Huntsman book that we can sell. Is there any, do you want the plate?
No, if you're gonna benefit off that wand, go ahead and take it.
Poor baby.
I mean, it doesn't have the plus to critical chance, but it does have more lifesteal. It's not quite as much damage, but I can put a rune in it.
Oh, it's lower level. Maybe grab the item that'll sell for the most.
Okay, so that's 682, 1410, 812, and 1170. So it's the hero's plate. Okay, so I'll send all this stuff over to Venom so that he can sell it or use it as he sees fit, except for the fancy pants. because those are delicious, and I will equip those immediately.
Why you gotta make us hurt ya?
Ooh. Doesn't look bad with my current setup, I guess. Alright, so
Think those fingers of yours will ever heal?
are we going to go do the arena since we're right here? Upgrade! Exactly.
Good.
Why don't we just go ahead and knock that out since we're here? I think this is the guy we
Arena
gotta
Master.
talk to?
That's the Arena Master.
Nice show out there. You're smouldering, you are.
We can inform him that Murga has agreed to fight.
Oh, this'll be a scotcher. Who you taking along? You only get this one chance, so keep your wits about you.
Your wits.
Okay, so where is... Oh, over there. We've got 460 physical armor, 319 magic armor, and 744 hit points. But she's got tricks up her sleeve. I can make a blood fluffy, though.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Should I try to get up to high ground?
Yeah, that'd be beneficial.
I won't be able to put out a totem then.
Not this round.
Right. He is at 2. I go 2. I might be able to hit her with... That's resistant to physical damage, and she's got a crap ton of it. Ow, too far. Okay. What
Oh.
about...
I think it's just save his AP.
Alright, I'll just save it then. Ow! That hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, Chaos!
How goes it? Let's see.
Okay, we got rid of most of her armor. That's good. You're eating dinner. Nom, nom, nom.
Well, you know, you get hungry from time to time.
Listen, lady. You need to chill out. She's gonna kill me. So here comes the Void Woken she had.
Looky, sorceress. Caged like a little ickle squirmy worms. Delicious.
Murga blanches, jaw hardening as she steps backwards. It could be just a trick of the light, but it certainly looks like she's trembling with fear.
This is bad news, Cupcake.
So heft your weapon, you're ready to kill this thing, turn towards her, you're here to fight her, or sneer. Is this our idea of a distraction from the championship? Let's kill this thing.
Number one.
That's the spirit. You Go ahead and soften him up for me. Hop 2, and don't even think this championship is over yet.
Flickering and glimmering in and out of sight in the gloom, Murga winks at you and then disappears.
Coward.
Just like last time, she runs to her little fading shadows. Won't save you. Can't save you.
I like the second answer. Back away. Maybe you can still tiptoe out of this.
Number 1.
Oh, of course, number 1. This is going to end badly for me. So he just put shackles of pain on me and cursed me. So now I'm decaying.
And bleeding.
Yeah.
I want to focus on healing yourself.
Okay, I used a necromancy spell and that killed me.
Use Bloodsucker, which heals you.
Yeah, it's a necromancy spell though.
Doesn't matter. Necromancy healing is different. That's when you damage somebody's health, and that heals through decay. But any healing is
Well,
healing.
that's not what we've discussed before.
That's what we discussed.
No, it's not.
Alright, so, let's see.
Go
Shoot
kill
there.
it. Go kill it.
Then oh, he's no longer got shackles of pain on you.
Yep. Which is good, because that means any damage that gets done to him got done to me. So.
Crap. If I go down there, he's gonna come up here.
Well, you gotta do something.
What happened to my source?
I think it got sucked out in the last fight.
Let's see. You're next. Do you have... What is that? You have Living on the Edge, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So living on the edge, my vitality cannot be reduced below 1. So I'm going to do that first. That's going to use up a lot of my action points, but then I won't die again.
Red totem. Or the blood fluffy.
Should I give him physical or magical armor?
I'm thinking physical. Ooh, if you can charge, do it.
Reveal yourself.
She's sucking out my source! And that's why I took living on the edge, because she would have just killed me. But I'm decaying again.
Always something. Shields up. And then trying to do some damage, I guess. Because you have necromancy, so damaging something can genuinely heal you.
Let's see. What should I do, though? I could do Death Wish as well, which increases my damage equal to the percentage of my missing health. And I'm missing a lot of health.
Oh yeah. You're not missing so much health anymore.
No.
Okay.
Oh, good. She's got all of her physical armor removed. All right.
There.
Here's something else. But you ain't the one. Not yet. You gotta fight your allies if you want the spirit of the one to take notice. So, what'll it be?
Just like last time, I'm going to agree to fight, and then Venom will say no thanks.
Right.
The spirit of the one is here, in you and with us. Never thought I'd see the day. Driftwood, look upon your champion.
Yes. Look upon your champion.
Bounces up and down with glee, then catches himself and clears his throat. He bows before you.
Extraordinary, lass, just extraordinary. The spirit of the one has yet to settle, but it hovers near. It knows your great feat. I feel the glow. Ain't just praise you're earning, though. Giving you this key, too. It's an arena champ tradition. Takes you to treasure, it does. And only a champ can survive that journey.
The dwarf bellows out to all within earshot.
I proclaim thee the champion of the Driftwood Arena. Get your gloat on and take a swig of ale. Hell, take a dozen. We'll be singing for years to come of the great dwarven Void Slayer.
Yay, me. Okay, more crap. Let's see.
Oh, wait, there's loot to be had. Oh, I can't jump down there.
I don't want a poison wand because we face enough undead that would be awful.
Right. What's that breastplate?
68 physical, 14 magic, 1 constitution, 10% earth resistance, 1 necromancer, and an empty slot. It's a level 10.
Oh, an actual necromancer, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's more up my speed.
You want that? Okay. We also have a 2-handed axe, 2 strength, 49 HP, 10% accuracy, 32 to 37 physical.
The butcher. Once you take it, I'll look at it.
Okay. I'll send the money.
I don't want the axe, but I'll take it for selling.
Okay. That stuff. Do Venom. Auto sort. Close. Close. Alright, so there's a chest. There's something that I need to open with this key. Is it over? Oh, I think it's over here. Because there's a hatch over here. Pretty sure that's the thing that they're talking about. All this steam and all this oil does not look like a good time to me.
Seems I can't use that right now.
It's stuck.
No go. Not now, at least.
What? Oh, it's petrified. Examine. It's got 50% physical resistance. If you wang it with your weapon, then you'll break your weapon. I could. I'll just have Fluffy batter it down. There we go. Yes, Keith. And also, hello, Keith. That's exactly what I did. I had Fluffy do it.
Whole bunch of oil.
Fluffy is the keymaster. That's true. What? A whole bunch of fluffy hoes. What?
What? Yeah, fluffy hose be everywhere. Oh, what's this?
Gold pile over there. And a chest. I think there's a valve around here somewhere.
Looking. A bunch of expensive stuff in there.
Oh, you get petrified if you get in that steam, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, a stardust herb.
Ooh. No, that steam's no longer blowing.
This door doesn't look like it's petrified, so we could have just walked in.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I reject.
Key of the One. This elaborate old key smells of iron and dust. From the gravitas it exudes, the lock it pairs with must guard something very special indeed.
A bunch of unidentified stuff. Already in use.
What? I don't know. I don't know how that could have happened. Really?
Tee. What? I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened. I don't know what happened. Alright. So I wonder what that key is used for. Explosions. Okay, so we got that done. In Arcs, we'll tell Mikael Ross at his daughter's wedding he may be able to help stop the Queen's Deathfog plot. Yep, that was Lohar's business. Oh yeah, we found half of that thing for, what's his name? Tarquin. That was his name. Burying the past. We convinced Gareth to let that guy live, setting him on the path of righteousness, blah, blah, blah. We have to find... Oh, yeah. So, Riker was the really awful guy who was, like, imprisoning people's souls at the graveyard. And he sent us to the Black Pits in search of a tablet that he wanted. We should look out for the tribal elves on Reaper's Coast. They'll want to know about Sahala. She was the blind elf lady that we met in Fort Joy. We found letters in Wrecker's Cave, but they don't incriminate Lohar. Our search continues. This was the deal that we struck with the Magisters to get the pass. Riker sent us to the caves beneath Black Pits in search of a particular tablet. We operated on the young woman, and she'll make a full recovery. Swan should be pleased. Oh yeah, maybe we should go back and talk to him. We did brain surgery on one of our episodes, by the way. Betrayal!
You know.
He just smoked the boobas!
As you do.
We acquired an unusual gem. Ah yes, it struck you to look like an eyeball. That's what we should do next. So we should go back to the square. Actually, yeah, we should go back to the square and then go to Mordus's house. which is down here past the tavern.
Back, sorcerer, back! No! I'm innocent!
And then it was over here. This thing on the wall.
A skull?
Oh,
It's
you must
missing
have
an
it.
eye. As far as locks go, this one's pretty macabre.
Ooh, auto-saving. Okay, so there's puzzles in here. And I used to remember which one of these things you were supposed to use it on, but I don't remember what the pattern is anymore. I know that you have to use a lot of these jars and stuff to hold all the buttons down on the floor. I think this is the pattern that we're trying to achieve. So 3 fires here, 3 wavity things. Okay.
Another one of these here.
No, that makes a one of those sprouts in the middle. We need a flame there. They're stuck together now.
Yeah. My scrolled funky.
I gotta keep Sir Laura off of the plates.
Being a nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. We've got flame.
Okay. We've nearly got it. We just need the 2 other waves down at the bottom.
Oh, that
And a
would be...
flame. So maybe in that corner? There we go.
Ah, it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I have told the story about Mr. Scullyheadface, who ended up being an unknowable evil, and this is Mr. Scullyheadface. He does have a puddle of source over there. However, he is not our immediate concern, because once we come in here...
Is it as we come in, or as we trigger it somehow?
I think we might trigger it somehow, but... A mug of blood. Oh, that's nice.
Yum. I believe it was when we opened something or something.
Grotesque jar. Oh. Well, that's how we triggered it. However, whatever it was you did, that was it.
Yeah,
So all
what was
these
that?
jars have skeletons that are popping out now, and now we have to fight all these skeletons, who are most of them mages. Not all of them. Some of them are, Oh, I'm not in combat. Why am I not in combat? There we go.
You could have used that to summon Fluffy.
I was afraid that I wouldn't get in combat quick enough and he would lose some rounds. I want him to have as many rounds as possible.
Or you could summon him next to one of them.
Oh, that's true.
Anyhow, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and
Nibble some dinners.
do some nibbles. And I'm going to drop this little nugget. And then... yeah, come at me, bro.
Oh, he's got so much physical armor. What a butt nugget. Hey, Dinky!
What was that? Hey, Dinkers. Alright. Time to bring out Fluffy. You can get a water Fluffy at the base of the stairs.
Oh yeah, and they're undead, so he could heal them and stuff too.
Yep.
I can't see that.
Step forward a step.
There we go. I can summon it there.
Or that, yeah. That fucking point. You could beat on that guy that's right next to him.
Okay.
And now you can whip out totems.
I can.
You can.
I can. They can't bleed.
Nope.
Because they are undead.
You could put a totem like right at the top of the stairs. Physical totem's just fine.
I'm gonna supercharge it. And let's see, I think I've got some bombs and stuff left. I don't want to set out poison because that'll heal them. That's a poison cloud, that would be even worse. I really don't want to set out a smoke grenade because that will obscure us, but it will also obscure them and make it harder to hit them.
Right. There you go.
Okay, that's my turn.
I got frozen.
And now you're terrified. And on
No, I'm
fire.
not frozen. Smash, Fluffy, smash.
Good luck getting through Fluffy's armor. Good luck.
Definitely want another totem out.
That skeleton got frozen. Ow! Oh, that looked terrible.
Well, that actually helps me. That, what?
I don't know. Dusty bones. What was that? Oh, he summoned somebody. They froze my totem! And impaled Fluffy! What? A jerk.
Fluffy smash. 2 hits and that one's dead. That's one less we have to worry about.
Oh, that got rid of Fluffy.
Oops.
Can I infuse Blobby? No, I cannot.
Blind, so I can't really do much.
Oh, are you? So as we saw when we got blindfolds on when we were in the arena the first time, it really reduces your field of vision, so you can't like do anything long range. Okay.
Killed him.
Now he's regenerating, and that's going to do damage to him over time. Oh, I've got some... Oh, I don't have action points for it. Let's see. What's this? Decaying Touch. I don't think I have much of anything else. Could increase my magical armor. But I think I'll save that point. Oh, good. Get rid of that, then it's out of the initiative order. I super hate this guy a lot.
Yep. I wouldn't worry about his pet. Get him down and his pet dies. How long till you can summon another Fluffy?
1 round.
Okay. I'll pop out another totem and have fun.
He is immune to bleeding, but that helps me get his physical armor down.
Right.
Yeah, he'll get that red circle with the spikes means he'll get an opportunity attack if I move. So... I think I'll just...
you have enough armor to take this
I was going
round.
to say, I think I'm just going to end my turn, because I think I'll be alright.
Oh, cool. You just cleared it up for me. Okay. I can't reach either of you two.
Well, don't worry about me. Go get the other guy.
Trying to find an angle I can.
I should be
see
able
him
to
at.
get Fluffy back up next round, so...
My Phoenix dive is on cooldown at the moment.
Okay. So Phoenix Dive is where he jumps really high and then slams down and it's like a bunch of fire. But I guess walking it is. Peasant. I mean, it says I'm flanked, but I don't feel flanked. Ooh, bone cage. Nice.
That's not what I meant to cast. Oh well.
That gives him extra armor for every dead body. I think? No, that's just a barrier of bone fragments that protects the owner. So that's plus 224
For-
physical armor.
For each corpse around you.
Oh, is it for? I thought it was, but it doesn't say that in the little tooltip.
Yep. Okay, I'll just get closer then.
Fire whip is terrible.
Eh.
I gotta get out of there because that's really gonna eat on my armor.
Blow it up. Use fire.
That's a good idea.
So, like a fire grenade or something. And now his little buddy is burning. Thank you. What about a fire totem?
So he has earth immunity, but this is fire, so that doesn't count.
Correct. And that guy is actually slightly weak to fire.
Fire Fluffy it is.
Hey, Ice Kitten.
Hello, Ice Kitten. Alright, get to work, Fluffy.
Okay. I'm still blinded.
How'd you get blinded again?
I don't know.
So when he's blinded, he's only got like this very small range around himself that he can actually do anything. And it makes him miss a lot more.
A lot more.
Okay, so that mend metal is going to try and attempt to mend his physical armor and also his buddies around him, but he just died, so it's fine.
Yeah, he only had 8 hit points.
Target is too far, huh?
I'm no longer blind, so he's in trouble.
Oh. Yeah, I can't actually reach him because he's
Okay.
in the rocks. It says he's too far, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
He doesn't get much of a turn because I knocked him down. Speaking of which, let's do that.
Huzzah! Okay, we'll wait for all the effects to go away. And then I'm gonna go try and snap some loot before. Nope, never mind. Okay, Grubby Tome. This well-worn book has clearly seen years of use and abuse. The Undead Among Us, author Midium Hex, Chapter 7, The Lich. These manipulative creatures are unique among the undead, not because they may command source. Many rekindled souls draw from their own inner well, after all, but because it flows from an apparently everlasting wellspring into their bones and hollows. Several manners of harvesting a lich's supply of source are known, though you must, of course, identify the creature as such before siphoning away its essence. You may recognize a lich by its bizarrely veinous glow and haughty presence. You may learn its name by reciting this simple chant. In void you fell, and from void you come, reveal your truth to me. And that will become important here in just a moment. Oh, Chain Lightning. I do not have Arrow Surge 3, however. So I don't know if we want to sell that or not. I'll hand it off to you. Mordus' Skill Research. This book is filled with pages of notes on necromancy, eternal life, and the dark arts. Near the end, you find a passage detailing how to inscribe this darkness on paper. Ooh, nice. I learned 2 new recipes. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Scullyheadface. There's nothing else. Oh, there's like rotten egg clusters and stuff. Are you already talking to him?
He triggered a conversation.
The glowing corpse looks to you. The erratic rising and falling of its sternum is accompanied by melodramatic gurgles.
Come to me.
Look at the console. There are 4 buttons. Ask what they do, or step away from the panel.
The creature murmurs a series of unfamiliar noises that amount to absolutely nothing. The creature groans unpleasantly.
I was actually looking at the two chests that are on either side of the panels.
Well, that's what you get for looting everything.
But they're locked.
Oh. Oh, my thievery's too low to do the other one.
Ah! The horror. The horror.
You see an undead figure chained to a torture rack, bones glowing a sickly green, as if lit from within.
Hey, Jinxie.
It raises its head to look at you
Hey, Jinxie.
before lowering it again, exhausted from the effort.
Please, release me.
Take pity on the creature. What can you do to help? See, this was me. This was me the first time around. Because I didn't find the Lich book, so I went immediately from fighting everything to coming over here to talking to him, and I was like, oh, Mr. Scully and Face, I'm so sorry. Let me help you. Ask it what crime led to its imprisonment here, or as a mystic, an undead creature. Lich, perhaps? You try to recall the chant that forces one to reveal its true name. That's what we're doing, folks.
The creature's eyes roll in your direction. Its gasps grow more urgent.
So, in void you fell, and from void you come, reveal your truth to me, is what was in the book.
The creature's whine turns to a roar. The room reverberates as it shouts forth its own name.
I am Zash. The lights may not illuminate me, yet in darkness I cannot hide.
The beast goes silent and looks toward the nearby panel.
What did you do to become imprisoned here? Zax?
The priest. Not what he claims to be.
Well, I mean, that's true as far as it goes.
Without me, he is nothing. A worm. A grub. He doesn't draw upon his own strength, his own source. With this contraption, he draws upon mine. Free me! Release me from Mordus' torture!
See? He looks all pathetic, and he's like, please, I'm being tortured. Release me. So have sympathy and offer to set it free? No. Mordus, inform him that Mordus has been dealt with.
The fiend is gone then. Oh, glory to the stars! My soul, no longer his to imprison. The panel, please.
No.
The creature shudders, trying to break free of its restraints, then lowers its head in exhaustion.
So are we going to get into combat with him and kill him?
I don't mind.
How do you... I don't remember. How do you target the ground? Oh, it's control. Left control. I don't know if we let him go. I don't know if he actually escapes or not. Or if we can, lock him in combat. I can't remember. Should we chance it?
Maybe we can.
Okay. Well, let's save it. Just in case. Just in case disaster happens.
Free at last! I will take what I am earned. I will feed!
go get him.
So many totems.
Hey, Lainey.
Hey, Lainey.
Oh, already in use. I should have known.
It's a staff. Add that to wares. Tactical retreat skill book and an unidentified belt.
So if you want to release him, there's a mechanism over here, and then you have to figure out which order you have to do the buttons and stuff, and then it will release him. But then he'll escape because he won't be in combat with you, and bad things happen. Let's just say.
Eat babies.
Eats babies. Okay, so we're done in here, I think, right?
I believe so. Unless we want to get that chest open somehow, which I don't know.
Well, we could bash it open, I think. Path is interrupted. It won't let me hit that chest. It says the path is interrupted.
Well, here. Nope. Can't damage it.
Okay.
Alright. Yeet.
So Lohar did give us a key for the Magister's second floor chest. We could try and go get that. We also need to go into the tavern and go looking for ghosts.
We could just warp back to the square, I guess.
Okay. I love how nobody cares that there's just this huge demon person now. All of a sudden in the square. Nothing to see here. Don't know what you're talking about. Bye.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Have you anything that will protect against void wiping?
Oh. Did you want this?
Fire, cold sweat.
Hell's worse over here than
What is
Lohar's two-handed hammer?
Two-handed source hammer.
Yeah.
If I don't come visit you, ton.
Is that something that you want? Alright. Sweet. I'm gonna go nip over and look in the Magister's place and see if I can figure out where this chest is.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success. Perhaps I'll be promoted.
He said it was on the second floor, so we need to go up, I think. Or did he say it was in the basement? He said it was on the second floor, right?
Right. This is definitely not the basement.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the Sorcerers.
Oh, I think it's that one right there. That ornate chest.
Watch.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again.
Calm down, Brianna. Carver's got his dossier on the Sorcerers.
Everything's falling into place. All I need to do is...
And yeet. Need to get as far away from here as possible. And then I'm going to hand everything off to Venom to sell. Okay, I'm going to come way over here. So hopefully they don't find me, because they will come looking for people who've stolen stuff. There's a whole bunch of stolen gold, a stolen crossbow, a masterwork rune, some kind of one-handed sword, and a shield. Okay, I think that's all of the evidence out of my personal pack. Good, excellent, wonderful. I'm gonna make my way over to the tavern and start looking for ghosts. Now, if I recall correctly, looking for ghosts technically is source magic, so I have to be a little careful because I believe that there are magisters in here. So we already see this ghost because we already used it down here on the bottom floor, but I don't think we used it up here. Let's see. Oh, I could probably go into...
You've got to pick who you can trust.
What's his name? Niles's room and cast it with the door closed.
And I'm saying...
Over here. Sir Laura, you are really annoying.
And you can't be too careful.
Alright, so I'm going to cast it. And then I'm going to go looking for the dead.
I'm not in love with you.
The town is poor, but this room is rich.
So she's talking about a bell that's ringing.
Take the wheel, Captain! Take the wheel!
A ghostly seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence. His head swivels towards you.
Sail with her, dwarf, or sail you with us?
Tell him you don't like the sea, bad things happen at sea. Tell him you'd gladly sail if you're sure of your captain, or take your leave. What do you think I should say? That I don't like the sea? He might, like, say, well, piss off then. I don't know what the right
gladly
answer
sail
is.
if you're sure of your captain.
Then you won't sail with her. She ran the ship upon the rocks, although I rang the bell. That light weren't no lighthouse. I rang the bell in warning, and she ran the ship upon the rocks. You ran the ship upon the rocks, Captain, and all the crew were drowned.
The ghost swivels his head back to the sea captain. The bell rings on.
And you can't be too careful, you know?
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself, and somewhere nearby, you hear a bell ringing.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
Tell her she did not heed her lookout's warning. Her own ghostly crewman still rings his bell. Or if she held a compass, she must have been the captain. Ask her where her ship lies berthed. Should we tell her that she's got a ghost haunting her?
But I saw the lighthouse. I saw the light. The lookout rang the bell, but I thought that he was wrong. I steered for port, but there was no harbour, and the bell rang on. It rings now still. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Make it stop.
Of course it's not true.
The ghostly seaman rings his bell.
Let's go get the compass.
Directed at his captain.
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you, dwarf, cozying up. Are you with her, or sail you with us?
Tell him it's time to set sail himself. His life is over. He can go to the Hall of Echoes.
I'm doing my duty here, I am. I'm the lookout and I'm ringing the bell. Rocks ahead, Captain. There's no lighthouse here. Rocks ahead! Ha 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 ha!
I'm going for intelligence persuasion because my intelligence is good. I don't know if I'll have enough persuasion to pull it off.
I'm not
Right.
in love with you.
Oh!
And I'm on duty here. There are rocks ahead and the captain must know it.
Tell him that he is relieved.
He blinks once, twice. A single salty tear drips from one ghostly eye. The bell falls silent. He raises a finger to his temple in salute and fades away. She babbles breathlessly on, barely aware you're there.
My ears are still a-ringing.
The bell should ring no more.
And I have you to thank for it? Then thank you, I surely do. That accursed bell lies with the Peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
Ask her what happened to the Peacemaker's cargo if there was one. It must have salvage value, or ask her about her compass.
The compass surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing, if you can find it. My sailing days are done. Let me mark your chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to her dead crew, and as testament to my mistake.
She goes white as the proverbial ghost.
So I asked her about the cargo, and she just went as white as a ghost.
Got no call to go looking for no cargo. Far as anyone's concerned, we sailed with an empty hold, and if there's anything left to salvage, you leave it where it is. Heed me. Leave the cargo of the Peacemaker alone.
She turns away. Conversation over.
Of course it's not true.
Cryogenic stasis. I already know this skill.
Smile
A blank
all you
earth
want.
skill book.
I'm not in love with you.
Or a medium constitution potion.
Blank skill books are good in the future.
They are, but the cryogenic stasis skill book, it sells for 500.
Right, but we can actually use the blank skill book to create something later.
Okay.
And it seems like blank skill books are kind of hard to come by.
Alright. This is all stealing, so I'm just going to leave it alone.
Of course it's not true. You've got to pick who you can trust.
And I
Smile
need to
all
go
you
put my
want.
ghost
You
vision
got
back
that
on.
right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can
Oh, there's the archaeologist again.
from a mile away.
Sir Laura's just going to come prancing in. Oh, he just went through the door. Weird. Okay.
How about this nugget over here? Oh, yeah.
I am Baron Levere. I am Baron Levere, not he. Not he. I am Baron Levere.
Urge the spirit to explain his predicament. Who's he?
An imposter is he. That man over there, a lone wolf in my own sheep's clothing. Bejeweled is he with a false name. Draped is his back with a false mantle. Bedecked are his cheeks with a false beard. Murderer, thief, imposter. I am Baron Levere.
Ask the spirit of Baron Levere why a lone wolf murdered him.
A rival's revenge? Another merchant's madness? Oh, the fever of gold is reason's bane. But it matters no longer what drove them to daggers. It matters who drove them into my flesh.
Well, I mean, all right.
You who hears the laments of the dead, avenge me. Kill the false baron. Give me back my name. Please.
Got it.
Avenge me.
I'm on it. And the door is closed. Excellent. All right.
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, madam?
Didn't mean to offend. Apologize for the intrusion. Feign befuddlement. The innkeeper told you this was your room. Or say you've no other reason than natural curiosity. What? This isn't my room? What?
Ah, so it's dear Prudence who's responsible for our confusion. Odd. She's usually as strict as a taxman. Still, no harm done, I suppose. I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
Ask where his travels are taking him.
Game is up.
Notice 2 other men in the room. Note that they look well armed. My, but you have very well armed companions, Baron.
Of course they are, as good bodyguards should be. I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection, especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always.
We could look at his wares, and he does have wares. He is actually a trader. If you see under him, he's a level 9 trader, so you could actually purchase things from him. If we kill him, he'll only have a certain amount of things in his loot. It will be from his trader table, but we wouldn't be able to buy everything that he had anyway. So I'm just interested in avenging this poor soul.
The game is up.
The game is up. You met with the real Baron Levere, or rather, his spirit.
Well, bugger me with a bull's horn.
No thanks.
I mean, if you insist. Don't mind if the bull is still attached.
Although, met with his spirit, you say? My, who's the little mouse that comes a-sniffing out the wolf? Could she be a godwoken?
You bet your boot she is. We could just dodge the issue and ask why he killed Baron. I don't really care how he knows about Godwoken, although it is interesting because not a lot of people kind of put those things together, so his knowledge is kind of interesting, but I kind of just want to know why he killed the Baron.
Yeah. Money. The very reason every lone wolf in the land is looking to sink its teeth into your flesh.
Lone wolves are mercenaries, demand to know who hired him to hunt Godwoken. Well, that's a little bit of a leap. Every lone wolf in the land.
2.
Oh, well, because he was saying into our flesh, so I guess we're supposed to have inferred that he's hunting Godwoken. How many of his pack are to be found around here?
Enough that their howling could keep a forest awake, and howl they will, for our prey is mine. You're about to make me very, very rich, little mouse.
Oh, good. He'll get to attack us, and then it won't technically be murder.
Whose dead appearance I'm keeping alive.
See, we're good people. We're not murder hobos, I swear.
Speaking of
I'm going to self-defense all of them.
That's right.
You men, stand by your master. This ruffian has come to rob me.
Okay, so we've got a guard over here, and then he's actually... Yeah, but he's actually, especially if you come here a little earlier, he's actually quite difficult, depending on how you handle him. However, we have Fluffy. I love how nobody in the entire inn hears this. I gave him a big old nope.
I can reach.
It helps when you're not blinded. Oh look, the Baron's no longer with us. I love the jaunty music for this fight. I think I'll just save my points. I mean, this is starting to feel really unfair.
Good. Oh, yeah, he has stuff. Level 12, level 12.
The imposter is dead. My name is mine once more.
Okay, I'm going to send this ring to you if you don't want it.
Dead,
Send
I
it back
thank
for
you.
selling.
I am Baron Levere. In the halls, I'll be Baron Levere.
Okay, we've sent another soul off. Ooh, mysterious orders. Let's read that. C. You know what to do. Infiltrate the tavern at Driftwood. Find a mark whose identity can serve you. Then, trap and kill Godwoken. Top price for our client for each one. Bring their heads to me at the sawmill to cash in. R. Oh, the sawmill, A. Well, I guess I know where we're going to have to make a stop somewhere. 1 wits, 1 huntsman, and 1 hydrophist swap for 1 wits, 1 scoundrel, and 1 summoning. Well, scoundrel and summoning and wits are all me things, for sure.
Of course it's not true.
How much hydrophist do I have all by myself? Okay, I've got 1 from gear. Okay. So I'd still have 2 left if I swapped that out. Or I could get rid of the 1 constitution, but I think that gives me... Yeah, that's how much vitality I have, so that's hit points. I have 5 from gear. That would give me 4 from gear if I got rid of the constitution ring. I'm going to get rid of the other one. And we'll just have to deal with 1 less Hydra Fist. We don't really need a whole lot of healing a lot of the time, so I think it'll be fine.
Right.
Oh, isn't there a key around here somewhere?
I got a key off of him.
No, there's a gaudy key over here. Path of the Pilgrimage. Knife. Expensive wine. Ooh, the expensive wine is worth 160.
Gaudy chest takes a gaudy key.
So these are traps we're trying to avoid. Ooh. I will loot that scroll. Baron Levere's Ring of... Really? Ring of
Thanks,
Bartering. This...
Ooh.
This little signet ring is so hypnotizing you suddenly feel like you'd do almost anything for it. It grants you chicken claw so you could turn people into chickens. There's also a expensive pitcher.
Chicken claw, huh? I have no interest in that. Do you want it?
I don't want to swap out anything I've got for it. I love chicken claw, but bed linens are not worth anything. That's a hat that's not really worth much of anything either. Did you get the expensive wine? You did not.
I did not.
Of course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Okay, so I will put this new... Where did it go? Here it is. Impalement scroll on my list of things that I can use. Because that might come in handy. Alright, I think we got everything of importance in here. Time to vamoose.
Vamoose. There's my key bag.
Of course it's not true.
Got all these keys.
Come on, Sir Laura. I don't want you busting through the door.
And I'm saying you can trust me.
Weathered and rugged, the man sleeps soundly. He mumbles in his slumber.
There's bad things in the caves. Bad dwarf things.
Bad things in the caves. Does he know something?
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep.
Ask about the bad dwarf things in the caves.
Blood and oil do mix, after all.
Interesting.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep.
Ask what he means. Blood and oil don't mix, surely.
The island is ruined and doesn't have a name. Don't go there.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep.
Ask about this ruined, nameless island.
There's no graveyard on the island. Stay away from the graveyard.
Shout at him to wake up.
His eyes open, but he doesn't see you.
Ask where this graveyard is and why one should stay away from it.
Sawdust and wolves, Mother. Sawdust and wolves.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance. He's still asleep.
What about these dusty wolves?
Arcs for Lucian's Day sounds nice, Mother.
Startled, he opens his eyes, but he's staring into the distance.
Are you going to be in Arcs on Lucian's Day?
Leave me alone, Mother.
Leave me alone, Mother.
Startled, he opens his eyes.
I'm not your mother.
Get away from my chest.
He goes back to sleep.
Did you just eat something?
It taught me Hail Strike.
Of course it's not true.
That taught me Chloroform.
The Flight of the Phoenix. This sprawling epic poem tells the tale of Burtuk, a human oil magnate who owned all of the black pits in Colwood Mills and lost everything in a game of cards when his opponent produced a sparkler. Oh, I think we've read this one before.
I ate a foot.
The chest won't open.
You shut your eyes and try to block out the sensation of giant mandibles nuzzling your flesh.
You hear it click-clack away. You daren't move, not after you saw what happened to the last one who tried to run. What do these things want?
That taught me haste.
Oh, nice.
Now for a torso.
You run through the caves as fast as you dare in the gloom. The outraged screech of the Voidwoken is not far behind.
You run straight into something, almost bouncing off of it. A gate. A locked gate. You frantically try to climb over it, but it's too high. Claws envelop you and drag you into the darkness.
These must be all of the body parts you picked up from the cave. So, for anybody who hasn't been following along, he has a mask that can turn him into any race. So, as an elf, he can eat body parts and find out things about some of the people who used to be those body parts. And sometimes you can learn skills from them. Anyway.
The chest still won't open.
Speak the word, and I shall open.
Wonder aloud if the box didn't just speak to you.
Speak the word, the magic word, and I shall open.
Okay. Try open.
No. No. Still no. No. I did not understand. Do you want a buffalo?
We'll try that, whatever it is. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Only this time, carefully enunciate the syllables.
Is your buffalo unwell?
Is your buffalo unwell?
No. I am already closed. I am a chest.
You'd probably stand around guessing forever and get nowhere. Swear in frustration.
Do not profane.
Wonder aloud if there's not.
Speak
You're not
the
onto
word,
something of
and I
a loser here.
shall open. This seems likely. Yes, you could. An excellent choice.
I like this chest.
So it had something about the snoozing adventurer. A locked chest asks you to speak a magic word. Healing advertisement, huh?
An advertisement.
Each page of this tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the ailing and diseased. Swan's Cure-All relieves instantaneously and cures headaches, cough, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sickness, and even the palsy. For treatment, visit Gregorius Swan, The Fields by Driftwood.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying...
Alright, well, we didn't get anywhere with the chest so far, and I don't see anything else in here. So let's move on.
Careful, you know?
Move on.
If I can get Alexander.
Where should we go?
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
She did talk about a boat.
Let's go do that.
So we should probably go and do that. I need to go outside so I can see the full map. Should go try find the compass. Okay, now that I have my full map access, shipwreck is over there. Yeah, it's over by Wrecker's Cave.
North of Wrecker's Cave, so off we go.
Okay. So Wrecker's Cave is where we were fighting all those Voidwoken and the dwarves, the possessed dwarves stuff. And now we don't have to worry about ambushes like we did the first time.
You go the wrong way.
What? Oh, no, it's just the long way.
Oh, you're going the scenic route.
No, I mean, I'm right here. What are you talking about?
There's a troll over there.
Yeah, about that.
About that.
Okay, I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna go talk to him.
What?
Because this could be a mistake. What level is he? 18? Yeah, this could be a really big mistake.
Back off, pigeon! This is my bridge, and I don't suffer fools on it.
The enormous, unusually red troll looms over you with his fists clenched threateningly. His expression is stern, yet you can see the tiniest twinkle in his intelligent eyes.
Didn't hear me the first time, parrot.
Say you heard him fine. He doesn't suffer fools, and you're not a fool. Shuffle from toe to toe and apologize for your intrusion. Tell him you're not used to taking insults from walking rocks, or back away with your hands raised. Oh, autosave. What did you do?
Down at the shipwreck. Could be a cave down
He
here.
smiles a
And
jagged
mushrooms.
and magnanimous grin. Each
And a
pitchfork-pointed tooth seems to threaten you individually.
So now we can just warp to it.
We'll see. You want to cross my bridge?
His bridge. Say that you're pretty sure taxpayer coin constructed this bridge. Side-eyeing the dead Voidwoken, say you don't want to end up like that, or not, and ask to cross cross the bridge or back away with your hands raised.
He rubs his leathery hands together with glee.
Sure, sure. One regular priced bridge crossing coming right up.
And that means 5,000 gold, which I don't have because I don't have any of the gold. I keep giving it to Venom.
And I don't want to hear any whiny little baby noises.
Yeah, I don't know. We're broke. We only have 44,000 gold.
I don't want to hear any whiny little baby noises about it either. Okay, so wits persuasion, raise an eyebrow and tell him that there's another void woken on the bridge right behind him. Intelligence persuasion, tell him that he'd do better charging less, since more people could cross that way. Strength persuasion, flex your biceps and tell him you're willing to do this the hard way. Draw your weapon, you'll cut through him if you have to, which I don't think I could because he's level 18 and I have no backup because somebody left me. Or ask if there's anything you can do to lower the cost. Or I can leave.
His eyes narrow to glinting slits, and a deep laugh shakes his whole frame.
There is one
We can't take him.
The competition. Take out my competition, and I could waive the usual fee.
Look around. You don't see any competition here. Tell him to give you a location, and you'll see what you can do. Or you're not interested in adding troll assassination to your resume and back away.
That's a little non-committal, but I'll take what I can get around here.
Grog drags a rough map in the dust of the bridge with one claw. He then spends an inordinate amount of time sketching a highly vulgar doodle of this Marge he wants you to take care of.
There. Now, for the moment, you'll need to back off. No pay, no stay.
Fair enough. Alright, so we found the ship. Do I need to teleport you onto the ship? No, you've got that. Well, then you're going to have to teleport me with your teleporting gloves. Because I don't have the ability to fling myself. Okay, so, death fog, everyone. Which is instant death. And I mean...
This must be the wreck of the Peacemaker.
Instant death.
Some of her cargo may remain.
So the captain's compass is way over there. So I can actually teleport it without having to go over there. I think I might have to move a little closer though.
I'm going to send this note to you.
Ooh, a note. Note found on shipwrecked Magister corpse. Magister, your detachment has been chosen for your loyalty. The cargo is in your charge. Make sure it reaches its destination intact. Do not open the cargo. Do not allow the captain or her crew to open the cargo. The cargo is important. Protect it with your life. D, and that's probably Dallas, I'm assuming. It was a true chuckle nut of epic proportions. Can't reach.
Where is it?
There we go. I got it. Captain's Compass Amulet. 1 Lore Master, 1 Leadership, 2 Lucky Charm. Ooh.
Pretty nice, actually.
It would get rid of one of my Persuasion and an Intelligence, but that's really nice. Do you want it instead? What do you have for a neck? You don't have anything because he took your amulet, right?
No, I've got the Amulet of Dread. +1 Warfare, +1 Persuasion.
Oh, okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this then.
Amulet of Dread. Truly dread.
Okay. We do not want to go into the death fog, so I guess we can leave.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine what I can reach with my telekineses.
Nothing.
Yeah, now there's nothing. You done broke my box.
Okay, so we've got that done.
I need to come towards the edge of the boat.
Zap. Oh. Reaper's Cove, eh? Oh, this is back in the dwarf caves. Everybody's empty here already, so it looks like we've already been here. I think this was the back of Mordus's hideout, perhaps.
But we can warp here anytime we want, because waypoint.
Nice. Right, where do we need to go next?
Well, in just a few minutes, it'll have been 2 hours. I suppose we could go back to the square and start selling off and outroing. Unless you want to keep going.
We've got, isn't it about like 10 minutes?
Yeah, about that.
I could go talk to Gregorius Swan. He's the one, that we helped the lady who had the void woken in her brain. You can sell off. I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
He's still a red flag, and I'm not sure why. Oh, that's the wrong way. This is the right way. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong way. Must be down this way. Yep. Here we go.
Swan gives you a nod. He seems less tired than before. His pipe has been replaced with a piece of straw dangling from his mouth. He plucks it out and greets you.
Good to see you again. Was only just thinking about you recently. Still can't get over that trick you pulled off. She's doing well, you'll be glad to hear. Well on the mend. Natalie's her name, by the way. I've told her all about what you did for her. She'll be able to go home soon, as long as she stays clear of the Magisters. Then back to usual for me. If you need healing or want to trade any goods, my door's always open.
Now let's take a look at what he has to trade.
Help yourself. Everything I've got's here. Until next time, take care of yourself.
So that's actually how much gold that he actually has. Ooh, I've got 55 rep with him. I've got a discount of 31%. Nice.
Nice.
Restoration skill book, first aid, high tier blank air skill book. You said blank skill books are actually something worthwhile.
Yes.
And then he's got some herbs that we can make potions out of. Red fabric dye. A richly hued dye siphoned from the blood of thousands of locusts. Oh. Lucky Rabbit Paw. Some years ago, a superstition regarding lucky rabbits' feet led to a decimation of the local population by hopeful hunters. The trend was abandoned, but the rumors about the feet were never definitively disproven either. Well, I'm not really the barderizer, but... Oh! Level 12 stuff. Nice. Silent violence. It's a dagger. Ah, too bad we don't use a crossbow. That was probably a pretty nice one. Oh, I've got some strength pants here. What are your pants looking like? Tin stockings.
Level 8. Constitution and wits.
This doesn't have constitution, but it's 72 physical, 15 magic, 1 wits, 10% fire resistance, and 10% poison resistance. You don't want?
Let me see what Homeboy has.
He's shopping, so he's looking at the other trader to see if they have anything better in the way of pants for him. Because otherwise, I'd probably take the... Oh. I guess I'd take the crossbow to sell off then, if you don't want the pants.
Yeah, take the crossbow.
Heavy as a bag of rocks, these plate mail pants may chafe a little, but they'll undoubtedly protect your modesty. So this is called Death's Knell. Commonly carried by lone wolves, crossbows are consistently the sniper's weapon of choice. Coat of Talent. 1 finesse, 1 pyrokinetic. I'm not going to take it. I've got too many things going on mine. It has better armor, but heavy as a bag of rocks. Yeah. That's got Hydra Fist and Finesse on it, but I don't want to lose what I've got, so I'm just going to accept. And then I'll send all of that other crap to Venom. He can do the cellarizing.
I'm afraid I've drained these 2 traders.
Well, we could also go back to the Lady Vengeance, because Tarquin, or whatever his name is there. And he's also a trader. And then you could also come over to me, because this healer guy, Swan, is also a trader. Is there one in the Under Tavern?
Goodies.
What?
Tarquin has some goodies.
Yeah, alright. Okay, it's getting pretty close now to time, so I will head back over to the square. And I will start saying my goodbyes.
As it were.
Okay, so we actually got a lot done. It doesn't really seem like it XP-wise, because we're like not even quite halfway through to 13. We've got to figure out how to level a bit more, because what we need to do is we need to go... let's see. That's the sawmill. That's where the lone wolves are supposed to be, but I think that's a little out of our league. Yeah, I think our next...
Probably not.
I think our next stop is probably the Black Pits, if I had to give it a guess. So the Black Pits are where Riker, that other sorcerer, the nasty one that we want to kill, he wants to send us here to Black Pit's cave to find some tablet that he wants. So I think we're going to head off in this direction and see what level the enemies are. And if they're really high level, we'll have to figure out something else so that we can level a little bit before we get there. Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed yourself, Chaos. I hope everybody else did too. It's been a wonderful Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you'll be back next Wednesday. Tomorrow is Darkness Falls over on Venom's channel. Yep. We have a Discord, so I think everybody here is probably already in our Discord. But if you're not, there is a link in the description, and you're more than welcome to come and talk with us. Our schedule is up in the announcements. So thank you for coming, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Thanks for showing up, everybody.
Bye.